Hello, Tai Chi folks. So as requested by some folks, I'm going to run through the warm-ups as if they were just an exercise that we're doing so that you can have better practice with the warm-ups. So I'm going to fix this so that you can see all of me. Great. So we start with gently roaming around, big smile, extend the fingertips, gently, slowly. Let the chi flow to the fingertips. That's right. Very soft and gentle. If you have a nice group of folks with you, you can roam around, smile at each other, big smile. I always like to say, give a big smile to each person. Bigger smile to someone you haven't seen in a while. Biggest smile to the person you haven't seen in the longest. And an even bigger one to the one who you live with. So, all right, finding our posture. We're tailbone reaching for earth. Top of the heavens suspended from a nice string. Top of the head suspended by a string. And gently allow those wrists to float up to shoulder height or less. Rotate the palms, bend the elbows, and the chin goes straight back. Release the chin and allow the chin now to just gently fold toward the chest. Just the chin, not the neck. Again, bringing up the energy of the earth. Absorbing it. Release the chin. As the hands come down, the chin falls towards the chest. Noticing your knees are soft. Allowing the hands to come up. One hand up, one hand down. Nice little space under the armpit, space of energy, one hand facing you. And you want the wrist to be at shoulder height or less. So exercise for the neck. Top hand is we're gonna go in the direction of the top hand. So I'm gonna turn my neck only, leave your body straight ahead, stretching the shoulders and turning the neck. Come back to center. Imagine you've got a baton of energy. You're going to switch off and hand over that energy. Each time you do this, allow the neck to move a little further, but never beyond your range of comfort level. If anything hurts, don't do it. Modify so that you are okay. Last one each side, stretching the neck as far as you like. Just making sure that the body is straight ahead, just the neck. Coming to the shoulders, ever so gently forward 3 times. Make sure you're not picking your ears with those shoulders. And back 3 times. I'm going to take a little step out. I'm going to breathe in gently at an angle here to the corners. Shoulder height or less. Breathe in, gather the energy of the heavens and pressing it down into the pelvic cradle. Some of you know as the dantian, breathing in. Give things a little shake. One hand over at the top, palm, talking to the palm underneath. Make sure you're not crunched in. So give yourself some space. Top hand is no higher than your shoulders, right? Squeeze the ball. This is for the spine. So I'm going to squeeze the ball, place my hands on heaven and earth. Keep these shoulders down. Just place the hands. And again, remember your posture spine, top of the head reaching for heaven and the tailbone reaching for earth. Knees are soft. Hands face each other. Squeeze the ball. Place the hands. Stretch the spine. Turn the hands. Squeeze the ball. Nice. One more each side. Good. So we're going to hold the ball again. And again, notice that the hand is no higher. It's not up here, right? It's like here or less if you need a smaller ball. And the palms are talking to each other. And I'm going to keep my knees kind of, I'm going to keep my alignment. And as I turn my spine, that's going to bring the ball to this hip. So the top hand is the direction we're going in. Hold the ball, roll the ball. So I'm holding the ball. I'm going to bring it here. So I stay in my alignment. I only bring it, my heart should be lined up with the inside of my knee. Yeah. So check yourself in a mirror. If you're over here, notice that's your alignment sound. Right? So good. So from here, we're going to come to the hip, roll the ball. So that means you're not dropping it, you're rolling it. You have to keep your hands on it, right? Come back to center, come to the other hip, roll the ball. Nice. And roll the ball. Bring it to the other hip. Just make sure, this is really important, that you're not like twisting or torquing your knees. Your knees are soft, your tailbone's down. You might feel your knees moving forward and back actually, because it's almost like you're cross-country skiing. Give everything a shake. We're going to work on our hips. Lower down into one leg. So we're placing our weight so that we're separating the weight. See that? The knee is soft here. All the weight is here. Unless you have some, hip or knee thing going on, you want to just do what you need to do for you. Tai Chi is here for you, not you for it. So lowering into that leg, if you can. Hands are going to come up. And as they swing back, the empty hip rocks forward. Just allow the heel to fall where it falls. No stretching, no reaching. And back. Just allow the ball of the foot to land where it lands. So do 3 there. I'm going to switch. I'm going to turn so you can see that I'm not leaning, right? So I'm going to rock my hip forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. So notice I'm not leaning, right? You want to keep that posture. If you ever have any question about that, just check in with your tailbone. If your tailbone's down, your body's going to be nice and upright posture, right? Next one for the hip. I'm going to start with it this way, and I'm going to drop my weight into one leg. And I'm just going to, this hip now, this leg is empty. I'm just going to open that hip and close that hip. Feet are straight ahead. Lower, open, and in. Separate the weight. Open, close. Open, and close. You want to Tai Chi it up. I'm going to bring this, as I settle, this hand comes up, and I'm going to put my palm near the elbow, and then I'm going to open and close. Open and close. So if you prefer to do it that way, you can. Good. Come back to little duck feet. Heels are together, toes are at an angle. Loose fists, as if you're holding a little canary in there and it's peeping, and you want to keep it alive and safe as you do this. So I'm going to lower into one leg all the way, transfer if I can. Bend this knee and the opposite elbow. They bend and they extend. Lift and place, transfer weight, lift, lengthen, lift, place. Settle, bend, extend. And then extend. Let's do one more each side just because I think it feels good. On this side. The next one is our step and punch. We're in our duck feet. I'm going to lower my weight. I'm going to bring the empty foot in. I'm going to place the heel. I'm going to rock the hip out, swing that up and over like a letter C. The front toes are straight ahead. I release the foot, and the back foot is going to shift me forward. I'm going to settle. And when I settle, remember, this is loose. I'm going to see that my toes are visible in my, like when I look down, I can see my toes. And again, here, be careful. You want to no leaning and lunging. We're not lunging. Again, find your posture. Good. And press the front foot to bring you back. Again, up, over. Front toes are forward. Shift and settle. Front foot presses and pushes you back. I'm going to do the next one from this next one of these from the side. So I'm going to, so that you can see the posture is moving forward. There's none of this lunging either forward or back, right? I'm just, posture is moving through space. That's the idea. Good. One hand over the other under the belly. Here's the belly button. One hand over the other underneath. Shift weight. Flex the heel, the ankle, heel, ball of foot. 3 times there. Transfer weight. Wait till you settle, then rock the hip forward. Place heel, ball, heel, ball. These are really important, these ankle ones. They're the foundation of your body, right? Inside, outside edge. So just your ankle. Good. Onion and corn. Got that from my friend Julie. Good. And that's that. And when you cool down, cooling down is right above your knee. You've got, there's a spot there just above your knee that when you tap on that, it releases any tension that may have built up in the lower leg. So make those gentle fists. You're sorry for the canaries. And gently tap them. Are you awake? Tapping them. Knee. Then we're going to squeeze everything. We're going to make everything tight. Sort of it's kind of a odd thought for Tai Chi, but it's kind of a progressive muscle tension release so that your body learns what stress feels like and what relaxation feels like. So we're going to squeeze everything. Your face, your neck, your shoulders, your elbows, your hands, your fists, your knees, your legs, your toes, your bottom legs, everything's your butt. Squeeze, 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 and release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. And then the final one is our breath of heaven. Just like we did in the warm-ups. And I'm going to close out because remember I mentioned about the train. I live next to the train at the crossing, and it is coming just past the earlier crossing. So thank you. Enjoy. I hope this is helpful for you.